Alright everyone, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use and access the Naiku website, which is what we're going to be using to take our assessments. So of course you're going to be selecting your classroom, and for this demonstration I'm just going to be using homeroom, and you are going to see the some sort of quiz on here as well as in the classwork section. It's going to be a little bit more detailed, but once you click on that, you're going to be able to then click on the Naiku login. Just to keep in mind, I do have rubrics on here for assignments so you guys can see how I'm going to be grading. And quizzes are still going to be 0 to 4, 4 being the highest, and of course 0 is no work. So we're going to click on that. And you're going to be signing in using your S-email. So go ahead and take a click on that. And again, for demonstration purposes, you're going to be using your S-, and you are taken to this website. So you should have your name on there, and it will tell you the title, which in this case is just test, and it will also give you the time limit. So you're going to click on take the test. Now once you take the test, the time limit begins. If you close out of it, it is now going to start over. So it's not like the other websites. You do have to finish the test. So we're going to click on take test, and then you'll see the screen here. You have the time that is starting, and you will have where you can enter your answers. So in this case we have solve for X, and you have this problem. So on this screen you can go ahead and type in your answer. So I'm going to talk about the adding attachment in just a moment, but you're going to show your work and your reasoning using the equation editor. So you're going to click in here, click on equation editor, and you have this here where you can enter all your work. And we have square root signs. This is good when we're solving for the Pythagorean theorem. You could do x to the second power. There's a bunch of other symbols you can add on here. So these are on your, some of them are on your keyboard. You can just do it on there. You have the cube root, you have logs. Okay, so you can kind of look through this. I'm just showing you guys what's in here. Congruence, less than, greater than, sine, cosine, tangent on here. Parentheses, you can easily do that with your keyboard. Any statistics, any alpha, beta, pi signs, sigma notations. Alright, so and you have some hotkeys on here that are pretty popular. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be showing your work on here. Now you can only do one step at a time on the equation editor. So if my problem is right here, I'll just go ahead and do the first step. So 3 minus 4, x plus 1 equals 2. And from here, I'll click on insert. Now I also want you to show or explain what your reasoning is. So what did we do here? You could easily just type in distributive. Alright, or you could have said multiply. Let's say you misspelled. I'm not going to be checking your spelling, so it doesn't really matter. But as long as you have some sort of reasoning as to how did you get to that step. Okay, and then you're going to continue. Click on enter, click equation editor, and then you're going to go on to the next step. And as you can see, I can drag this over. So I could say my next step is 4x minus 4x equals to, and then click on insert, and then, you know, I could just say combine like terms, or something as simple as added 3 and 1. Okay, something that just shows me that you understand what that step is. Okay, so you're going to do that up until you get to your final answer. And then you're going to click on next here. So as you can see, just because I'm going through this step by step, this is your time left. Click on next. And then you have your next question. So from here, you're going to go ahead and also do the same thing. And click on equation editor. And we're going to start off by, let's say, 8 squared. And you click to the right, plus 6 squared equals x squared. And again, one step at a time. And what's your reason for this one? Pythagorean theorem. So, and then you're just going to keep going until you get to your final answer. Okay, if you just have your final answer and no work, again, that's going to be deducting points from your overall score. You're going to click on next right here. And it looks like you are done. So then you're going to click on end exam. And I'll let you know if all the questions have been answered. And if you skip the question and you didn't go back to it, it'll tell you that you're missing one. So click on I am done, and you're going to end the exam. So I will be showing you, for those of you that want to do this on your phone, that's going to be coming up right now. And that is for those students that, you know, I don't want to type this all out. I just want to take a picture of my work on paper and upload it through my phone. So I'm going to be showing you that in just a moment. I do also want to show you what happens when you just exit and let's say you, you know, don't do the work. So it takes you to this website, and let's say you assumed it's going to give you a break or you're going to start all over again. There are already answers stored in your browser. Do you want to upload those? So it actually saved your previous work. Of course, you do want your previous work to be on there. Click on next just to make sure that you see it on there. But as you can see, your time is still going. Your time did not stop. It did not pause. It's still going. So make sure that the work is done and you are not exiting out and you're completing the exam. So end exam. I am done. Click on end exam. And you are done. So I'm going to go ahead and show you right now how to do it on your phone. Okay, so you are able to use any smartphone, and you can access the link using Google Classroom and Schooloop as well. So you're going to open the Google Classroom app, and you're going to be selecting your class. So for demonstration purposes, I am going to be selecting homeroom. So from here, you're going to be able to see the quiz on there in the stream page, as well as the classwork page. So again, make sure that you are ready to take the quiz. Once you click on the link, it will start the timer even if you are using your phone. So you're going to sign in with Google, and you're going to sign in with your S- number for demonstration purposes. I am just using my regular Gmail. You click on allow, and you have the option now to take your test. Go ahead and click on use HTML version, just because when you use the mobile site, it can cause glitches. So go ahead and click on that black button at the bottom left-hand corner, and it's going to be taking you to the actual desktop site. This side, you can see your teacher's name, your class name, and you are going to also be given the time limit. Click Take Test, and you're going to be directed to your quiz. Alright, so from here, again, this option is for students that just want to take an image to upload their work instead of typing it in. So with this problem, you're going to scroll all the way down and you're going to click on Attachments, and something will pop up at the bottom, and you're going to go ahead and choose File. So once you have your problem done, you're going to click on Camera, which is what you're going to be using to take the picture of your work. So this is just kind of a sample problem. Your work should be in that area. So you just line it up, make sure all the work is there, take a picture, and then you're gonna just click Accept and that check mark to acknowledge that that's the work you want to show. And now you can see there that there is a picture uploaded. Important notes: if you are uploading an attachment, you have to type in "see attachment." If you forget to do this, you are going to get a message at the end of the quiz saying that you are not completed with the quiz because there is an empty response box. So I do want to note that if you are using your cell phone, do not use the equation editor. Again, the cell phone is only to upload attachments. What happens is if you use the equation editor in your phone, it is not really compatible with it and it kind of starts glitching. So avoid using the equation editor if you are using your phone. If it is your only way to access the internet, just go ahead and attach your work, do your work on a sheet of paper and attach it that way. So now you're going to go ahead and click on the next button, and that is going to take you to the next problem. And same thing as the previous problem, you're going to go ahead and click on Attachments, and you're going to again click on Choose File, and you are going to be taking a picture of your work here. So you click on End Exam, but I did want to show you guys what happens if you decide to close the browser for some reason. You do not get to start over. So you will actually be taken back to the page and it will tell you to just continue. And it says that the answers are stored in your browser, but the answers that are actually stored in there are the C attachment text. So just again, the time is still going. And if you actually scroll down, your picture attachments are gone. So you have to reattach the work on there. So again, be careful when you're closing out of your browser. It just takes over with your time. So make sure that you are completing the exam and you're not exiting out. You're going to go ahead and click End Exam, and you're going to go ahead and click I am done. I want to submit my answers. This would not be there. The one question hasn't been answered. It's just because we did that. We didn't upload all the attachments. So click on End Exam, and it takes a while for it to upload. And now it tells you you have successfully ended and submitted your test, and you are done.